Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode in Montana. So I have just made myself a cup of coffee. It's that time of the day, it's raining outside. Mr. 10 Beers is already on his way. He needs to fuel up the beautiful JCB. And I need to fuel up the beautiful case. Oh look at that, I never noticed. It has 3 windshield wipers at the front and 1 at the back. Yeah, in any case, I did panic a bit because I couldn't find the other cultivator, and I briefly thought I didn't even have it. Or we didn't even have it at the main farm. But I guess we do have it. Because it's in there, you know, the yellow and red thing. And John, I also need to get some fuel, so I'm right behind you. Don't want to crash.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a very dreary day. The rain is supposed to be here for, the foreseen future. So basically what we are planning to do is we're gonna cultivate all the fields. It should be quite a quick little job since we both have around 10-meter wide disc harrows. And if we go in the fields at the same time, it should make quick work out of them. Alright, and I don't really have to put def fluid into this one. Let me see, is it connected? It's not. Maybe I need to get back a bit. Okay, here we are. Let me turn the engine off first. So it looks like we are at... Excuse me, I guess I have to... Yeah. We have 4,906 liters. So I wonder how much the tractor is actually gonna take. It's probably gonna be quite a lot. The fuel tank is over here, right over the rear wheels, and it's a massive one. Good luck, man. Tell me what you think about the cultivator when you start using it, of course.
I'll do that.
Okay, and the fuel tank has 4,229. So we used up almost 700 liters. So after we do said quick work in the fields on the cultivating side, we, or maybe I don't know, maybe John, one of us is going to go get the seeder. It's actually a test one, a promotional one, so we can see how that would fit the farm. And if it fits the farm, you know, it might just become ours. Maybe for the next season, I don't know exactly, but yeah. So before I start in the field, we have some camera glitches. Before we start in the field, I'm gonna see what Mr. 10 Beers is attempting to do. And you know what? I'm gonna go the same way, but from the other side. Let me just ask him. John, are you using any GPS guidance, or are you going in raw?
No, I don't use GPS or any of that. I'm just gonna try to cut out the up and downs what I can, then kind of go around.
All right. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna start on this side
Okay.
and try to move towards you. So, yeah, we were speaking of extending this field. Is that still a go in your book?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
don't really
Need
know.
all the help we can get,
Yeah, yeah.
land-wise.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and do that. I'm not sure if it's gonna work with a cultivator, so I'm gonna have to try.
Yeah, I got the option to create fields, so it might.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see. I'm gonna try without it first. And if it doesn't work,
Yeah, it might do it. Yeah, because we never done anything with it except, I mean, it should still be a field.
yeah, it's working. Okay, good. So in any case, I'm gonna go from this side and we'll meet somewhere in the middle. No, set no, I want to see the work direction. And I think this is kinda good. Okay. Okay, it connects. And it would help if I would put the actual disc harrow down, wouldn't it? Okay, I don't want to go too fast. 12 kilometers an hour, is that good? Not exactly sure, but let's say it is. Yeah. So as you've seen in at the end of the previous episode, we have filled up the grain dryer over there. So I'm not exactly sure about the price, but they're gonna actually calculate the usage of propane used up for the drying, and I'm gonna have to pay for that. And after that is done, we are gonna have to pay for certain fees and, you know, for their own profit. So I still have no clue how much it's gonna cost, but I am thinking it shouldn't be too much. Really shouldn't. Okay. Let's carefully. I did this too eagerly. Yeah, I don't know if this cultivator is not very friendly to this articulated tractor, or what's up with it, but it seems to be having some issues. Well, I seem to be having some issues when turning around, so yeah, no clue. Look at that, Mr. Ambiers is all the way over there. Is he in the other field? Can't really see. Yeah, I think it is. Hey John, did you go in the other field?
No, I'm here on this the first field.
Oh, okay. Then it was a trick of light or something, because it looked like you're all the way on the other one. Good. I'd like to have you here so I can see how fast we can go through this field. Alright. And yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna have to go and fix a bit of this. Like that. And this should be the border. You can kinda see the border. So there are gonna be some shenanigans. That's a given. But I think this is gonna go over quite nicely. And yeah, I am very impressed with the 3 windshield wipers. Kinda makes sense, you know, because you have the hood in the middle. You can't have one big one like here at the back. In any case, I'll probably do some drone shots and I'll see you on the other side. Yeah, looks like we are coming quite close to each other. So I have to go another pass up on that side, because it's really difficult to turn around this machine with this implement at the back in a tight radius. So I take a wider turn. And it seems to be working nicely. Yeah, and this feels like it's too wide apart for only one pass, so there might be some fixing around. As you've heard in the beginning of the episode, Mr. Tembiers doesn't really use GPS guidance steering, and I do, so of course there's a bit of discrepancy. But so was a bit of discrepancy while we were using 2 combines in the field, which I still don't quite get why. I gotta be very careful of our propane tank right here. This is for the farmhouse. But yeah, so you see, if I skip a row, it actually works a lot better, turning around wise. Okay, this is all set up. John, could you maybe take care of the headland on the bottom of the field where you're at?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, and then when you come up, I think you'll only have 1 pass, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can come to the next field, and I'm gonna do the headland on the top on the field. Just one thing, don't go too close to that oak tree you're next to right now, because it's I want to have some headlands for the combine to go by. Yeah, I trust him. And I mean it. That's not just a saying. I do trust the guy. Of course, otherwise I wouldn't be able to go into a cooperation or a business together like we did go. Okay. So I hope this is gonna
You want me to take out all that grass right up to that oak tree?
Yeah, just make kind of enough space between the oak tree and the field so the combine can get through.
Okay.
And the cedar and all that. All those things. Okay, so there's a bit to fix right here. I honestly don't know what happened. Nah, I'm lying. I know exactly what happened. I tried to take a turn too sharp and it didn't want to go. Let me just fix this part right here, and other parts should go in one swing. At least I hope I went close enough to the edge of the field, so it will go in one pass. And it doesn't look like it is going to be enough. Okay, I'll fix it in the mix. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do it. So as you see, we have not shredded the corn stalks this season, because well, we basically don't have enough time to do everything. This is the last day that we can put cover crop in, and you know, if I didn't care for the cover crop as much, I could basically leave it as is, but yeah, I do want to make sure that it's a renewable, ecologically friendly farming operation that we have here. And that means, yeah, doing stuff like cover crop. Man, Mr. Tembiers really did. I was saying too quickly. Really did measure. I wanted to say that he measured the size of the headland perfectly, but yeah, nah. Who else would be in cooperation other than us two? Hey? Right? Right. Okay, so this is, as far as I'm concerned, this field done. And now the other one. So I think I want to go with 2 headlands. I actually set 3 headlands in the previous field. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, the side is good. Let's go with 2. No, let's go with 3. Okay, ready now. And away we go. Perfect. John, we've done this field in no time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Man, it felt so cool when we both started the last row.
Yeah, that's good timing on that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna take care of the top of the field, the headland, and I can go downstairs and do the
Okay.
bottom part. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I did kind of mess up John's approach because I did not move my cultivator. In any case, yeah. This is the last field that needs cultivating. So after this is done, I'm gonna take my old John Deere and I'm gonna go to the store, bring the seeder back and start putting some seed in the ground. I really wonder how the seeder is gonna behave, you know. I have never used anything like that before. It's gonna be quite interesting. And Mr. Tembiers has already plowed up the top part of the field we kept as grass for his cattle at the start, but yeah, later on he kind of saw that he doesn't need it. So yeah, we converted the whole field into an arable field. So that's gonna be even more crop in the bins. I don't need to cultivate this part. I'm gonna use this as a nice little runoff to turn the tractor around. Yeah, again, I'm not completely convinced this is the best kind of cultivator for this kind of tractor. But, you know, it is what it is. Gotta work with what you have. So, yeah. I'll see you when it's done. Hey, John.
Yeah, man.
Howdy, neighbor. I just wanted to say that I got a semi-angry call from the contractor because I forgot to pay him. You know, the combine driver.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you paid him already.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, I just sent him 25,000.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
that'll work.
yeah. I feel kind of bad, you know.
I know I shouldn't have to do this down here, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going all the way to the end.
Yeah, so it's nice and even, right?
Yeah.
Are you coming down the way also? Or,
I'll come back up with that little stripe
okay.
and then go back around, get this back headland here. And
All right. In that case, I'm gonna do the bottom headland where I am right now, and I'll go wash and switch tractors. Because well, we have a seeder waiting at the store.
all right.
Yeah, it's kind of a demo version. So I hope it will suit us fine, because if it does, we might just buy it.
Bigger than the one we got, right?
Yeah. Everybody's got bigger seeders than the one we got.
Yeah, I try not to leave much of a headland down at that end where you're at. Actually, I don't think I left any headland around on this end except back behind me back there.
Yeah. I see.
Which I'll go get that.
I just missed a little strip in between you and me. So if you could go get that while you're on your way out.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I'll get this right at the edge of the field, too.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so it's time to wash up the machines, put them in storage, and then, yeah, I'm gonna take the small John Deere. Small, quote unquote. It's an 8 series actually, but it's old and it's small compared to what we have right now. When you come back with the cultivator, I'm gonna park this one in the U-barn at the top section, you know, the middle. So if you can put the other cultivator next to it, would be nice, so we have them together.
In the U-barn?
In the U-barn, yeah. You'll see what I mean when you come here. Yeah, so look at that, our John Deere is waiting. Okay, but first, wash it down. And while I'm here, I gotta remember to see how much seed I still have. Because if we don't have enough here at the old barn, I might ask Mr. Tambiers with pretty please and ribbons on top if he has any. Oh no, we have plenty of seed. Plenty, okay. I never quite remember what we have in here. Do we have more fertilizer or we have more seed? And it looks like seed is easily the winner. Okay, so let's put this Terra disc back into the barn. And I want to put it as close to the edge as I can, so Mr. Tambier is gonna have enough space to put the other cultivator beside it. Now I gotta be mindful of the tires and the width of this tractor. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Perfect, no more. And I do want to reverse park it, so you know, you never know when someone's standing behind you, and in a tractor of this size you can easily miss a person and drive over them like they're nothing. So yeah, you gotta be extra careful with machines of this size, especially if there are people, or if there's a possibility of people walking next to it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this door open. I'm gonna take a hike. Man, it's been some time since I used this tractor. So that would be a combine to have, eh? And the tractor over there. In any case, let's go.
Mr. Paso.
Speak, yeah. Please.
I'm gonna take my tractor, my John Deere, back to the homestead, and then I'm gonna go run into town for a bit, and I'll try to catch up with you later, maybe.
Okay, roger that. I'll be in the fields putting some cover crop in, so basically I can do that by myself. Yeah, thanks.
Well, you can leave me some. I'll do some if you don't want to do it all. I'll do a field or whatever.
Okay, yeah, sure. If you want to try the big cedar, I'll leave it at the farm for when you come back.
All right.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that. Just leave me a field. I don't care which one.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a deal. Thanks for all the help.
All right, bub. Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what I'm here for. Roger that, sir. So yeah, have fun.
Partner. All right, Bubby. Have a good one.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Later.
All right. So Mr. Tambier's got to do something, and I'm gonna, of course, let him use the cedar so he can actually see how it goes. But let me find someone to talk to. I need to make arrangements. Alrighty. So there is not much to it. The cedar is already outside. It's the display one. They have that one, so people can actually try it out. And we are people who are gonna try it out today. So yeah, I will say I'm looking forward to it because I have been using the small cedar, the what's it called, the Great Plains. Yeah, and that one was a chore to use. You know, it's fine for smaller fields. It can put seed and fertilizer in at the same time. This one, as far as I'm led to believe, only puts seed in, so you cannot do fertilizer at the same time. Alright, so yeah, in any case, I see you back at the farm. We definitely gotta fill it up with something. Okay, so first things first, it's not really connected with the cedar, but this tractor feels so slow after driving that JCB all morning. It feels like I went back to the Stone Age. Oh man. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good tractor, but man. So I've been looking at another thing, excuse me, while I was on my way home, and that is the cover only opens when the cedar is unfolded. Since it's raining and I can't really get any moisture in the cedar, I am gonna use this beautiful big, what's this called? Kind of door? Hanger doors. Yeah. Gonna use these hanger doors, and I can put it in here and fill it up pretty easily, I believe. Yeah, so for this instance, the hanger doors are a must. Look at that. I can unfold it like it's nothing. Alright, and now I need to open up the cover, turn the engine off, open the doors, and let's go. I'm gonna transport the big bag in the rain a bit, but it shouldn't get wet since the rain is I mean, the big bags are basically waterproof or water resistant, let's say it like that, yeah. More water resistant than anything else. Okay, so as far as I remember, the topmost one is the emptiest. Whoopsie, went under the shelf. Yeah, this one only has a little bit inside. It's fine. I do expect I'm gonna use up most of that. And look at that, there's some shine poking. There's some sun shining or poking through the clouds. Which means we are gonna have a beautiful evening at the end of October. Hey. So what do we say? Do we put another one in, or maybe two? I don't think cover crop uses all that much of seeds, so I'll probably put only one full bag in. Yeah, 1,000 liter. I think it should be perfectly fine. Wrong button, and we're out. Right. Okay, so if I am careful, I can simply reverse unfold it. I just have to close this off. Pah, look at that. Okay, so let's go to speed 12. And I do want to go up and down the field, not sideways as the GPS likes to put us. So let's see. Okay, we set work direction 0. Perfect. 2 headlands. I'm gonna try and maybe start more in the middle of the field, so I don't really start with the headland. Something like this. Let's see where it grabs. Inactive. Okay, let's do it again. Steering assist. let's say, nope, 0. Okay, let's wait till it loads up and turn the machine on, and let's go. Okay, I might have messed up a bit. And I'll be honest, I have no clue if this is working or not. I'm gonna have to stop when I come to the end of the field. Feels like it should work. Oh well. Okay, so my biggest question is, can I turn around without skipping a row? Yeah, it looks like the seed is going in. I did forget to ask the width of this seeder, but it looks pretty wide. I think it's at least 8 meter, 9 meter, 7. No clue actually, but yeah, it's a big improvement. I'm considering we only had one Great Plains, which is 5 meter wide. So yeah, it is an improvement, but it doesn't put fertilizer in, which, you know, means that I'm gonna have to go over the fields at least once more. So yeah, that's not the most ideal thing, but if it's something that can be worked around easily, well, it might be worked around easily. Otherwise, I might be interested in another type of seeder that puts fertilizer in at the same time as seed. Alright, so I'm already at the headland. It's going great, but it still takes a pretty long time to do one field, so I'm kind of thinking, you know, of getting myself something bigger. I know what you think, always getting bigger, but you know, something like Seed Hawk, for example, that has a trailed seeder hopper unit, and you know, it's all pretty wide. I think the K should pull it. It's 625 horsepower, so it should pull it with a big should. But yeah, while I was doing this, I did check, and I have noticed that there is it's also a good time to put in barley. So if we put barley in, it's gonna be a winter barley, which means that we are gonna be able to harvest it earlier than if we only put it in the spring, because we can put it in the spring, but if we do that, we kind of have to harvest later on. What happened? Huh. My steering wheel didn't want to disengage. That was peculiar. So yeah, in any case, I'm gonna finish with the headland, and I'll do another field, and then I'm gonna ask Mr. Tembiers, as he has offered to use this drill, to put barley into the field just south of his homestead. And we can put fertilizer on and lime on and whatever that field is gonna need throughout the winter. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Join us next time. I think we're gonna be ready to get the dry corn out of the dryer soon. So there's this coming up, and then we have to refill the distillery so we can actually start producing more money. As I said, thank you all for watching. Join us next time, and goodbye.